How to combine images using Midjourney AI. Insane results. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we will be taking a look at how you can use Midjourney to create multiple different images and combine them into one and make a very illustrative digital image. So let's get into it. So to use the Midjourney application, simply head on over to midjourney.com and click on join the beta. And once you do that, this will give you a invite on Discord to Midjourney. So this will open up this, and I have already been logged onto my Discord account, so it will just show me the invite, and I will click on accept invite. And once you have accepted the invite, it will open up Discord server for Midjourney. So once you are in the Midjourney server, you can see this is their homepage, but what you're going to do is you're going to head on over on the left side of your screen, just go into any of the newcomer rooms. Now, what I like to do is actually just take like an empty server. So I've just named this server BunnyBot NFTs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over to the Midjourney server. So just click on the Midjourney server on the left. Then on the top right of your screen, you're going to see the member list. So you're going to display your member list, and within the member list, you'll be able to see the Midjourney bot. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Midjourney bot over here and click on add server. And what you're going to do is you're going to select the server that you want to add it to. I want to add it to the BunnyBot NFT server, and I will just add this. And then I will click on authorize. Then I will verify that I am a human. And once this has been authorized, I can go back into the BunnyBots section, and now the Midjourney bot is here. So instead of having to work in the Midjourney newbie server rooms because they can be a little crowded, there are going to be a bunch of messages and you might get a little confused. That's why I just like to add it to my own server, the Midjourney bot. And once it has been added, I can begin using it. Now, to get started with using your own images as a, Midjourney artificial AI modified image, the first thing you have to do is click on the plus icon and click on upload file and upload whatever files you want. So let's say I want to upload this file. So I'm just uploading this, and I will upload this as well. Now, once you've done that, you're going to click on open original, and you will get the link for that. And I will show you guys exactly how you're going to do that. So just click on the images that you just uploaded in your chat and click on open original. Now you will see the original images that you uploaded have been added over here. And now what you're going to do, you're going to go into the messaging section, type in /imagine, and it will show you this command. So you're going to click on this command, and in the prompt section, what you're going to do is you're going to open up the image that you just opened up, and you will copy the link address and then paste it over here. So we're just going to paste that, and then we're going to paste the second one like this. And now what I will do is then I can enter my little command, whatever I want. So let's say I want it to be a woman petting the cat, and I want it to be futuristic, like so. And now I will just send this command, and now it will begin to process my command. So it takes a little bit of time for Midjourney to be able to, generate your image or to combine your images, but you can do this with any kind of image at all. So it can be any image of your choice, and we're just going to take a look. And this might be a false positive, so they actually got a false positive off the image. It's probably because I used a image of a model. So I'm just going to search for this image over here. This is a simple image, and I will save this image like so. And now I'm going to upload the file. And this is like a very realistic way to know how or what you're supposed to expect from the Midjourney bot. So once I've done that, I'm going to click on open original. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I will click on /imagine, and now I will copy this, paste the link, then I will copy the other images link. So I just want this to be retro. So now it is starting my command once more, and now added the retro section. And in this way, you can combine multiple different images. You can even add, images of its own. So you can enter a text description and it will create the image for you. There are other AI bots as well that are creating, multiple different images. And just to show you guys, while our image is processing over here, I can go onto the Midjourney bot and I can go into the newbies section. And I will just show you guys some of the results people are getting off of this simple AI bot. So I can search for like so. So I will just show you guys any of the previous art that I have used on. So you can see over here, I had this little oil painting. I created, a prompt like this. So this is original art created directly from Midjourney. I didn't do anything whatsoever. This was created all from Midjourney. I just typed in a few text letters and that is it. So going back to our Midjourney bot, so you can see over here, these are the two images, this girl and this cat image. These are the two images I uploaded, and these are the multiple different combinations that they have now provided me with. So you can see it's quite interesting. I asked for a retro theme on these, so you can see it has created a retro theme. Now what I can do is I can click on open original, or I can even just go on ahead and recombine these and re-roll these back into the system and get more multiple different versions. So let's say I want more details on version 1. So you can just click on version 1, and it's making variations for the first image by the one that they have created. So it's just making variations for me right now, and you can see these are super high quality. You can zoom in, zoom out, and see that they have such amazing detail as well. And you can see now they have created more images. They have, the version 1 is edited as well. And what I can do with this is that I can go into the imagine prompt once more. And with this imagine prompt, you can see there are variations in the version 1. And let's say that I want to take this, and I will open up the original link from over here for this AI generated image. I will copy this and paste it over here. So I'm going to add a romantic interest, and then I'm going to add V3. Okay, so V3 has been detected as a invalid parameter, so I'm just going to do the same thing over again. So now you can see I add a romantic partner because I really like these AI generated images, but I might want to add, another person into these images. And you can see it takes a lot from the original prompt. So the cat image had checkerboard, so it's encompassing all the elements from the first image as well as the second image. And in this way, let's say that I want version 3, like so. And now it's upscaling the third image. So you can see over here, it's been generated 31%, and I'm just waiting for the complete generation. And now you can see the romantic interest has been added. It's still being generated, so it's not complete yet. But now you can see a complete version has been generated. So this is how simple and easy it is to combine multiple different images. And once you have the version that you like, so you can upscale that image. So let's say I only want to keep this one. So I will just click on upscale U3, which is upscale U3. And then it will just give me, a bigger version of the third version. Or if you just want to create more variations from this version, you can click on V3 and it will create more variations from the third version. So this is another upscale happening, this is another upscale happening, and in this way you can combine multiple different images all together with the Midjourney bot. It's simple, easy, and super effective as well. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.